Okay, so we're right on the B flat F thing. In the bass, I'm just doing bouncing back and forth octaves for the first time we hit this bridge. It happens, I think, twice in the song, and the second time we're going to do something slightly different, and I'll show you. But for right now, this part lasts for 4 bars, I believe. I'm basically going to teach you all the parts of the song. It's easier to do that, and then you can kind of piece it all together. But you'll have all the tools you need to, play along with the record. This climactic part. It's the same kind of theme, but we're going to play it a little bit higher, so it's more of an impact when we go back to it. Right? So we've got this. To get out of it, he just plays a quick B flat F. So like that. And then it's octaves G, A, C. Everything's the same in the left hand with the chords, so that's just that F chord here. Up here we go right to the D minor. Okay, it's for the F6 chord, but up here it's just going to look like a D minor for you. D, F, A, D. Like that. Then E octaves on its own to the C7 chord down here. C, slide into E, C octave up here. So that whole part is like that. Now everything's the same as far as this goes. Now, so I believe everything kind of repeats, and it goes through that same progression. I'm not really sure, but I know that these are all the parts. There's one change that they do. It's kind of the second bridge, aside from all that. It's another one where he changes keys a little bit. So it's out of this riff. It's like almost impossible for me to play because he plays the same thing in both hands. He does octaves here and then single note bass line. It's kind of the riff, but he's playing it a little bit differently. Instead of doing this, he's doing it with octaves for one thing. So if this is in C, then this is starting with E flat. Okay, and the riff starts on the G flat actually. So it's to get to the E flat. So it starts G flat to F, E flat, D flat, C, B flat, G flat, F, and instead of going to the E flat note, we're going to play the E flat 7 chord. That's G, B flat, D flat, E flat. So with octaves would be your right hand. Left hand, starting with pointer on the G flat, thumb on the F, pointer on the E flat, middle on the D flat, thumb on the C, pointer on the B flat, middle on the G flat, F with your thumb, and then pinky on the E flat for the chord. So like that. Let me give you this whole section. And we're back to that. Okay, so we're right here at our 7th chord. The bass I play an octave at first, and then I drop down to the D flat for that part. So the bass just keeps doing that, and you come up here and play these riffs. We trip into the B flat, D flat with our A on the thumb, like that. It's the 7th of the E flat. So it's 1, 2, 3 to a flat chord, A flat C, and then sliding into the G and B flat here. All right, so what happens is we go, we play an A flat chord with that A flat. That's E flat, A flat, C. So down here for this riff, like that. And then when you slide into the E flat chord, you're going to play the chord here too. That's E flat, G, B flat. All right, now he does this little octave riff, modulation to F. So octaves in this hand, single note here. This is E flat, D, back to E flat, E, F, with this rhythm. And that's going to go right into this chord thing. So you want to play it like this. Pinky, pinky for this hand. Basically all pinky, so you can get your pinky on that F. Like that. And it's going to go right into this chord riff. We've got F, C, constant F in the bass, so C, D, B flat. Right hand, it's just an F7 chord, F, A, C, E flat, B flat, F, B flat, D, sliding into the regular F chord, F, A, C. So one's going up to the 7th, one's coming down from the 7th. So when you play that D, you want to hit the B flat, and then when you play the E flat, you want to be playing the normal F. Okay, so another modulation to G. So F, E, F, G flat, G. But now we're going to play G octaves. Instead of being up here, we're going to just move down here. Like that. So we don't come up here, we're going to play the two together, low and high. And here we're going to play a G sus. That's G, C, D, G. And you can add the 7th in there. I'm not sure if he plays that or not. I think he does. So you can add that F there. That's going to resolve to the regular G7. So we're going C, B. Now we're going to do the same thing we did before with the octaves out of that. And the big chords up here. Everything the same down here. And then I believe that's the song. I think that's all the parts you need. Very fun song to play. And basically you want to play it pretty cut and dry, just getting all these parts down, make sure all this stuff is straight and playing in time and everything. And then you kind of put the grease on everything, where it's like a lazier, kind of laid back feel, where you're so used to playing it that you kind of feel a little comfortable and you play a little sloppier. And if you can, always play it on an upright piano. For God's sakes. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot.